So page 22, the 3 parts, we're going to write the 3 important parts for each girl. So when you take your quiz in a few minutes, you'll do one for the 2 girls on your paper. So I'm going to do the Karen and one for you, and then you'll do Julissa on your own in just a minute. So the 3 important parts that need to be for your words tool will be the beginning point, and you'll need to write this when you get your quiz, the movement, and it needs to look just like this. I've already graded some quizzes where some students did not do exactly as I'm doing. It will be open notes, so you'll be able to use this. So you'll write beginning point, movement, and bottom for both. Are you telling me? What? I have my sinuses clogged up, so I couldn't tell you. Yes. Then probably not me. Yeah, can you borrow this one and then hand it back to me? Because it's like the only pencil I have. Alright. Can we focus, please? So the beginning point for Karen. Where does Karen start? Do you remember? No? There we go. She starts on the 8th step. Exactly. So what you're going to write is the 8th step. So make sure when you take your quiz, because it's going to be another tiled step kind of problem, just different numbers, you are going to write the 8th step. Make sure you put in the step, because we're talking about the starting point. It's on the 8th step. Now, for movement, it's 2 things that move, 2 things that change. It's the number of steps she's on, but also time is changing. So here's how we notate that, and here's what I'm going to be looking for on the quiz. You're going to write it as a, do you know what this is called? A lot of people might say fraction, but we're going to come back to it. We're going to write it as this. I'm not going to give you any clues, but we're going to talk about more about this Monday. So when she moves, in what direction does she move in? Up or down? Exactly, down. She moves down 1. So I'm going to have you write down 1. If she were to move up, then I would say write the word up. But she's moving down 1. And do you know how long that took her to move down the 1 step? Exactly, 3 minutes. So that's what I would write under it. I'm asking you to do the same thing on your quiz. Remember, quiz are formatives. If you get it wrong, you will need to fix it. And I will tell you what to do, but again, if you get it wrong, quizzes are fixing. Let's get this better for the real one. Not the real one, the one that will fail you the test. All right, the bottom. When does she get to the bottom? We're talking about minutes time. When does she get to the bottom? Hopefully you have it on your graph, and Joshua's right, 24 minutes. So realize that the beginning point is the 8th step, and then realize that the bottom is the 24 minutes. So what I'm going to have you do is please do Julissa's. What's her beginning point? What is her movement? And when does she reach the bottom? I'm going to give you about a minute or so, and then I'll go around each table.